Okay, so hi, and thank you so much for doing this interview with me. What's your name? And yeah, tell me, where are you from?
So my name is Akshay and I'm from Durban. Well, I currently moved to Escort for my new job.
Oh, that's fantastic. So tell me why you decided to do the 21-day course and how were you before doing the course and what were you looking to achieve when you actually did the course?
So before I did the course, I was feeling in a state of being stuck. Like I did not move forward. Like everything wasn't just working out in my favor. Like I was always being put down, or no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't reach to where I wanted to go. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a feeling of being defeated. That's literally how I felt. So I saw the 21-day challenge, and then I told myself I have nothing to lose. So let me just give it a try, because I've tried everything else. I worked my hardest, and I thought maybe a change in mindset was needed. Then I started this 21 days cycle every single day for the 21 days, just at 9:30 in the night, just before I slept. I did each exercise, and as the days progressed, I saw myself changing. I felt my mindset changing and like developing, in the sense that every small thing did not affect me anymore. I knew
Mm-hmm.
that there was something coming for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the 21-day ended, I continued for a few more days doing certain some of the activities that were in the 21 days, like reassurance and giving out gratitude for everything that I have. And then within, I say, was April, I had my first interview for a different company. But then in that interview, I didn't feel it was for me. So I knew that it was fine, that even if I didn't get it. In May, I got my second interview for the new position that I have currently.
Mm-hmm.
That position, I went for the interview. I felt terrible for it, because after the interview, I thought I did terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Then I find out that I was one of the top candidates for it.
Wow.
And after that, I was offered another position within my department I was before. So that it was like an offer for me to choose.
Yeah.
Then I thought more and more about this position, and the more I thought about it, the more excited and happier I felt. Then I slept on it. I thought about it intensely, and then the next day I went to my boss and told him, okay, I'm very grateful for the opportunity, but if I do get the other position, I am going to take it.
Yeah.
So after I did that, I got the calls telling me that I got the other position,
Wow.
and then everything was like a whirlwind. Like it was surreal. Like I am so happy. Like this is my first week of working in this position, and this is the happiest I've been in I don't know how long. Like I think
Yeah. Like
yeah, I can't even
2018.
describe
So
how long this.
anybody that's kind of listening in, so Akshay is one of my best friends, and so when the course or the book came up, I offered it to him for free because in 2018 I remember we used to go running together and we always used to talk about our future and all these goals, and he always said he wants the specific position and he wants to be permanent. And so I said, what, who's the best kind of, I wouldn't say guinea pig because I was so sure that this stuff works. I've been doing it my whole life, and so I said, what? It was, for me, I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. But when it just clicked, I'm like, I need to give it to Akshay because he's very good. He's a very studious person. Like when he puts his mind to something, he can get it done. So I'm like, if he can be a testimonial to this 21-day challenge, it's just, my work is done. So I'm so happy that this has happened for you because I remember I don't even think it was 2 years ago, like the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, and you've been in this like spiral thing and all of that.
Oh, yeah, that was before I got the initial internship. I was in a bad spiral. But at that time, I didn't realize, like on our runs that we used to go on, I didn't realize that I was actually implementing this. law of attraction in my life at that time, because it was more unconscious at that time.
Yeah.
So when that happened the first time, it was amazing. But then, because I didn't know it at that time that I was implementing all those things, it fell away.
Mm-hmm.
So as the year progressed into 2019, and then everything started going downhill, because I lost that gratitude. I lost my sense of purpose and what I wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
and like my focus in where I wanted to go. So that was all lost, because I did not, like, in the initial state, I did not know that I was actually implementing law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I
You
started
didn't know
this
that you
course,
were
21 days,
actually the creator. You felt like things were happening to you instead of taking responsibility for the things happening to you. And now that you know it, it's like, I am responsible. Anything that's good that's happening to me, I am responsible, including the bad, you know? So now it's like, okay,
exactly.
I'm in power. I'm the powerful one here.
Yeah,
That's was like the awakening thing you
yeah,
had. Sorry, go on, you were
exactly. So
saying.
like you said, like you said, like I it felt like everything was happening, was I was very lucky for it to happen to me, because it was all happening uh, because it was my time, it was my chance at that time. But I
Mm-hmm.
had no idea that I was the one actually putting out this into the universe, and I was in control of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I started the 21-day course. I believe it was in April.
Yeah,
So
April.
yeah, April, and then May I got the interview. So in April, when once I started this, like I started developing this mindset that okay, I have been receiving all these riches in my life. I have been receiving all this kindness, all things that I had to be grateful for. Then once I started realizing that, and like stop focusing on all the expenses and all the negativity, things started to really change. But it's not easy to do it on your own, like,
Mm-hmm.
which I found, like, some people can do it. Like, I think I'm one of those people that needs to be told, like, okay, okay, you need to stop being negative. There's certain things that's happening in your life, and some things you need to be grateful for, because when you're taken through a course like that, like when you're taken step by step, it's so much easier for you to grasp concepts than you to visualize something on your own that you never saw before.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in that sense, this course really, really helped me. And like it made me open up and open myself up to taking control of my life and driving it forward.
Ah, that's so wonderful. And actually, what would you say was one of your favorite kind of days or the activities in the course that you enjoyed a lot? I know there were some that you called me and you were very emotional on some days. So, what were some of the days that you really enjoyed in the course?
Okay, so I think the days that I really enjoyed was planning out my holidays or planning out my future. Because the more I thought about it, the more it made me excited about, okay, I'm going to be getting that soon. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I was planning out my holiday for my family, or planning out my personal holiday overseas and stuff like that, it it made me excited, like researching all of those things. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be doing this soon. And it just like lit a spark, like something just lit under me, like it just made me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the days I was emotional was like some of the activities, it made you think back to your past and realize how much you actually received in your life. And it just humbles you.
Mm-hmm.
So the, the activities where I was planning my future, those
Yeah.
made me the happiest, and I enjoyed.
Yeah, I can see that. And also, what we need to realize, many people think that I used to think this for a long time as well, that money brings happiness, but it's actually the other way around. Happiness brings money and
Brings
all the good
money.
things in life and all that. So, with this 21 Days to Rich course, I just want to put it out there for like you, for example, you did it in April, and then like a month later, you started to actually see the results. But the first thing that happened for you was you
Mhm,
started to feel the difference. So the feeling precedes the actual manifestation. The feeling precedes,
mhm,
that's how you know, okay, it's coming to me. It was like saying, like Christopher Columbus, when he was discovering the lands and India and stuff, before he actually saw land, he saw the birds first. And that was his sign that he was close to land.
mhm,
So it's the same thing with this course as well. Before you actually see the manifestations and the things that start to happen in your life, you get the feeling that it's coming. And that was very, very prominent in your experience? Like you were just lit and you were sparked with, doing the activities and planning your future and the holidays and all of those things. So that was absolutely amazing. And so currently, with how you are now, you got the main thing that you wanted, which was your permanent position with your dream salary and your job and all of that, which is fantastic. Are you currently using any kinds of methods in the course? Have you tweaked it to, to what makes you you? So are you still implementing some of the stuff?
Yes, so the activities for gratitude I implement every day of my life. Like from the time I did the course. So I'm Hindu by faith. So we light our lamp every afternoon. So while doing that, I say what I'm grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also implement the things I'm grateful for that's coming in the future as if I already have them.
That's amazing.
So I do that every single day. And when I do that, it makes me feel slightly somewhat more happier that
Yeah.
it is going to be coming soon.
Wonderful. Okay, so thank you so much, Akshay, for having this interview with me and sharing your experience. Hopefully, the main thing out of this is I want, to inspire people to let them know that they are not a victim in their life, but they can be a victor. If they just shift their mindsets, they are powerful. So thank you for sharing your experience, and hopefully you have inspired others as well to not bet on me, not bet on my book or my course, but to bet on themselves and to realize that they are
Mhm.
truly victors in their life. So thank you so much. And before we end, do you have any last minute things you'd like to share?
Yes, I would like to thank you very much. Even if it wasn't for your guidance within this course, it made me open up so much easier to the universe. So like I would like to thank you for like creating this course. It like really helped me and like even pushing me forward in my development and getting the things that I want and knowing that my worth is more than whatever I think it is. So thank you very much for this.
My pleasure. So so we're gonna end. I'm still gonna talk to you off air, and with anybody else listening in, have a wonderful day, and hope to see you inside as well, so I can take you through this wonderful experience. So bye and take care.
Bye.